highlight one point as well, that experts here in Delhi and as well as in some in US believe that US tariff, which was supposed to deter India from buying Russian oil, uh, have nudged the two countries closer to each other. Do you also believe that? And what is the future of the ties between India and Russia?
I would argue that it is a bit of a challenging moment for the India-Russia relationship. I mean, mainly because of all the pressure coming from the West and the fact that India has now, at least for now, um, reduced its energy imports from Russia, which is going to affect one of the pillars of the partnership. And I think that one could also look at the security aspects of cooperation, where we've seen some delays in getting Russian military equipment to India. And I think that the war in Ukraine makes things even more complicated because I think that one cannot ensure that these weapon shipments will make it to India on in Ukraine with its war there. And energy and arms have really been two of the key aspects of cooperation between the two. I think that this is a relationship that will endure. It has to endure. There's no question it's going to endure, but it might need to identify some new areas of focus. It might need to reassess how current aspects of cooperation are carried out. I think that one could talk about looking for different areas of commercial cooperation to focus on, and I think that India certainly wants to look at ways to increase exports to Russia to achieve a better trade balance with Russia. There was a lot of discussion at the summit about agriculture, about pharmaceuticals, and other things. That's important. I think that the cultural cooperation aspect of this relationship is critical. Both publics have a lot of love for the other side. So I think that would be good. The joint statement did emphasize cultural cooperation. So cultural connects are important to look at. And I think, this is a relationship that could also benefit from the two countries partnering in certain geographies. The joint statement talked about Arctic cooperation, which is great. But one thing that I've argued is that Central Asia could be a place where these two countries can look to work more closely together. India has been trying to increase its access to Central Asia. It's been trying to build up ties with Central Asia. For geographic reasons, it's not that easy to do. I think Russia can be helpful because of its own influence in that region. And of course, China has its own influence in Central Asia. Pakistan has been trying to increase its own access to Central Asia. So I think that India working with Russia, its good friend Russia, could perhaps help advance India's goals in that region. So that's one other thing that I would highlight.